And then understand that when you go on a date with a perfect gentleman and you make him wait for sex so that you can go back and have toxic sex with your ex, you're making the world 1% worse. What I hear women say is, I know I'm going to sleep with a guy very quickly after I meet him. And what I have actually, when I suss it out and I ask some more questions, what I found instead is, I know if I'm not going to sleep with a guy 30 seconds after I meet him. Whether or not you're going to sleep with him comes later, whether or not he talks about stupid shit, has bad teeth, bad breath, or just starts saying crazy stuff. I'm curious what you guys think about this individual. I want to ask the 8 of you. Katie, do you believe that you know whether or not you're going to sleep with a guy within the first 30 seconds? Or do you think you just know if you're not going to? Like, where does the determination come from?
I think I know if I'm not going to.
Okay.
Because, like, always the initial point of attraction is your looks, right? So the immediate attraction.
Wait, sorry. Say that again really loud into the mic.
The initial point of attraction is the way you look.
What? Really?
Oh my gosh.
Continue.
Wait, what was that? Destiny's in the chat? What was that?
What was that? Yes.
Destiny say something? Sorry, go ahead.
Continue.
And then after you get to know somebody, because you could not be initially attracted to somebody, and then you get to know them a little bit more, and then their personality makes them more attractive to you. Right? But somebody that you're going to sleep with, you're probably going to look at that guy and be like, oh my God, he's hot. But he could also open his mouth and be a complete dickhead. Okay, so this is the thing I want men to understand, okay? I've been doing this for 15 years now. I've been coaching men on different type of things, entrepreneurship, leadership. But when it comes to dating, this is the analogy I want to give you. For women, when you're a man and you start qualifying yourself, it's the same thing than if you go down on a girl and find a penis. That's how they feel. They're going down there like, yeah, I'm super excited. What is this?
What is this?
That's what it's like for women when you're sitting there and you're doing what they call in pickup DHV, where you brag about yourself.
Demonstrating higher value.
That is a huge mistake, because one of the things that happened is, number one, you're qualifying yourself. And number two, there's this fucking lie that pickup has been teaching for the last 20 years. And the lie goes like this. Women sleep with you because of your intent. No, they don't. Every woman in here knows you want to fuck them. They knew you wanted to fuck them when they woke up in the morning.
But I think it's
women, hold on, time out. They do not sleep with you because of your intent. They sleep with you because of your perceived status in their eyes. That is why they have sex with you, not because of your intent. Women, you guys all know men will have sex with you. But if you're attracted to them, that's what causes you to have sex with them. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Anyway, go ahead, Amy.
I was just going to say, like, but it's also the woman's decision, too. Like, what's to say that, when I meet a guy, I'm not equally like, fuck that guy.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I understand, but what the question was, when would you know? Would you know immediately?
Immediately.
So you would know immediately?
Immediately,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
That's hot.
Santana.
Yeah, I would pretty much know immediately, but honestly, in order for me to like get off and have a good time, I'd have to have like some sort of emotional connection to a guy.
What I'm saying is, so have you seen a guy where you immediately know you would have sex with him and then he does something to fuck up?
Yeah. Oh my God, 100%.
Drop the ball.
And it sucks. I'm like, damn, you're fucking hot, but...
Okay, so let me ask you something. As a percentage, what percentage of men do you meet on a regular basis that would fit that criteria?
Fuck it up?
No, that you're attractive and that are attractive enough to you to where you know immediately you would have sex with them.
Damn, you want us to give you a percentage?
Yeah.
I'd have to like do some analysis.
Like because one of the things you have to do is like look at your own body count, right? If the number was 50% and like 50% of them fucked it up, that means 25% of men you ever met you'd sleep with.
Well, I also take into consideration like I could go home and use my vibrator and I know how to please myself.
Okay, so do you understand the problem with what you're
too.
saying though? What you said was in the beginning you meet a guy and you know you would have sex with him, and now things like being turned on by something else or whatever TV show is on, that causes you to not want to have sex with a guy. Do you understand? When men are like, I would have sex with that girl, that doesn't mean I would have sex with that girl unless, I hurt my ankle or it was a Mercury was in fucking retrograde.
Most of the
if we
time,
want to fuck, we go fuck.
Most of the time it's not worth it.
Okay, so it's not worth it. So do you see that's, so you're qualifying the question that I had initially.
Or they don't last.
Yeah, most of the time it's not worth it.
Okay.
It's like, I get horny
George,
for a second. I'm like, ooh, that would
sorry.
be nice, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's really not worth it. It's not worth the body count.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Amy, you said before you would immediately know. So it's not a function of you would know if you wouldn't have sex with them. Have you ever, also, we're going to ask you this, guys. Have you met someone where you thought I wouldn't have sex with them and then changed your mind and thought that you would?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Now this question has become so androgynous that I don't even know how the this works. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, in terms of knowing right away, I think the chemistry piece really ramps up. I mean, like if you're connecting with someone, you kind of figure it out within the immediate minute or two that you're with them.
So you think you can find chemistry in the first 60 seconds?
Yeah, 100%. I think you can.
There's definitely there's definitely guys where I walk up to them, and I'm like, oh, shit, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah.
And I don't want a guy that's like stupid. Like there's so many hot guys that are so unintelligent. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, while you may say this, Savannah, I am aware of your dating history, and you did complain to me about a really good-looking guy you were dating who was very stupid. Do you remember this?
No, I never dated him. We've been friends on and off for many years. As you know, he was a host at a.
Don't say where. Yeah.
I'm not. Okay, beautiful man. I mean, Sartain will agree. This is probably one of the best-looking guys in Vegas, and turned me off. I mean. He had this nickname for me, and he just wouldn't stop calling me this. And I said, please just don't call me this anymore.
Puddin'.
So for years, he kept saying this nickname, and he's like, I'm thinking about you, and say this nickname. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I said, please don't call me this name. It makes my vagina dry. Like, that's not turning me on. And every time for like 10 years, he would randomly text me, hey, with the nickname. And I'm like, okay, you're not getting any, like, just stop. But, he's so good looking that, there's been a few times we've hung out as friends. I've had those 1942 nights, and I'm like, God, just don't talk, and we're so good.
I would love so much for Destiny to do a reaction video to this. I would love so much.
Wide open.
Seriously, dude. Like, again, had a great debate with him. I'm just like, the things he was saying, I just, like, I know it's anecdotal evidence. It's just so much anecdotal evidence every time we do the show.
Well, the reason I started this, when I started this out, was like, are you on dating apps, period? And because you can construe like Instagram as a dating app, really, because it's background checks, or funnel marketing for women, depending on who you're talking about. But the reason why I'm asking is, so that leaves one last thing, which is, do you meet guys live in person that come up to you and say, hey, you look really hot. I saw you from across the room. Do you want to go out sometime? Like, is that how it works for you guys? Like, what was your last approach situation?
Can we go ahead? Yeah, finish.
I approached the man.
You did?
Most of the time.
I think I know who he is.
Yes, we all know who it is.
It's just my general go-to. There's no guessing work. Either
do you feel like you have to? Do you feel like you have to do that now? Like more guys don't.
Ali, can you move a foot to your left?
Yeah, and come right up on top of that. There you go.
And that's why I love you. By the way,
you all don't have to move, just
girl.
Yeah. It works for me because most of the time, men just aren't going to come up and talk to me unless you're complete.
Why is that?
Do you approach them live, or do you do it on like Instagram or on like dating apps?
I mean, I shoot my shots for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do get answered, so life is good, right? So, but I'm not afraid to go up and talk to a man at a bar.
Can we finish this real quick? I'm curious. Let's do this. Let's finish it real quick. You meet a dude. Do you know immediately whether or not you would have sex with him, or do you know immediately that you wouldn't have sex with him? Where do you sit, and how long does that usually take?
I would say yes and no. I talked to 2 guys this year. The first one, within 30 seconds, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Definitely.
Was it just a physical, like his physique?
Based on the way he looked?
Like, what was the thing that going on?
Like, he was
just really fucking sexy. So I like walk up and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. As long as he doesn't say anything dumb.
Taller than you?
He was taller than me, maybe 5'10", 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped talking to him and I started talking to someone else. Why'd
you stop talking to him? This guy you had so much chemistry with.
He got a little boring, I guess. Like, he just didn't talk that much, so I just kind of lost interest. And then so I started talking to a new guy, sort of. He was like really was laying it on thick, and I was like not interested at first. And then I was like, wait, I really fucking like this guy.
Well, was he hotter than as hot as the other guy?
No, not at all. But he was really charming. So his personality grew on me. He was really sweet. And then, like, after a month or so, he got really arrogant out of nowhere. And then
read my book.
Yeah.
He read The Rational Male. That's fucking guy.
Yeah, but he took it too far. I'm like all about like men that have confidence, but he took it to a whole nother level. I'm like, ew, like we get it. Like you're hot. Like we see your selfies. Like maybe you should leave that to women. I don't know. Like, yeah. So I was really
don't know how quick.
I would say probably, I don't know, give or take 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I'm a sapiosexual. I need mind stimulation.
Savannah, I don't think you're a sapiosexual. Like, I don't. I can't be honest with you.
I am.
I think. Okay, so I'm gonna express.
I like a good.
Okay, listen. I'm going to express a concept to you that may agree with me or disagree with me. Just consider this concept. There's things that women like physiologically turn them on. Okay, make their vagina wet, and there's things that women find to be cute and comfortable. And what happens is when we ask women to describe what they're attracted to, they describe the cute and comfortable stuff, but they don't describe the fucking male stripper that they fucked in Cancun. They don't. The one that never called them back.
I do.
I know. Okay, you do. Like, that's correct. But do you guys understand? So that's why when you say you're sapiosexual, I think the guys you find, you find comfort in sapiosexual activity. I've seen your last boyfriend. And while he may be a PhD, I honestly don't know. He was also a male stripper, so I know better than to just believe that you're this is one of the differences.
That was a rare one. I have to tell you.
But you were with him forever. Like here's the thing. Listen, this is the point I'm trying to make. This is one of the things that makes this show different from Pearl's show, makes it different from whatever, it makes it different from Fresh to Fit. Is I know all you guys. Like when you guys start fronting when CJ Sparks says I don't date guys because I don't care what they look like, she's not fucking lying. I've seen the guys she dates. She's not lying about that. So when you guys come out here like Sav, I agree with you that you find it appealing when a guy's smart. I disagree with you that you're going to go out with a guy who's not physically attractive, who's smart, and then not fuck the male stripper because you will.
You know what? Maybe that was a rare case. Sartain. I have to tell you, that was a rare case. And yes, I was with him for some years.
So you were with one guy who was a male stripper for years, and then another guy you kept sleeping with on and off who was a VIP host, but you're sapiosexual. Sav, come on, Sav.
Listen, I slept with the VIP host on and off for 10 years because that was comfort. Like it was comfort. I didn't always sleep with him though. There are so many more times we hung out and did not do anything because I just was so freaking annoying. I was like, what am I doing here again? But I like beautiful men. I do. I like handsome men. I like older.
Okay, now I feel like you're telling the truth. The sapiosexual thing.
But you have to categorize them then. Like some are just for fun, and maybe the last one, maybe he was supposed to be for fun. But then COVID and this and that caused trauma bonding. COVID in itself is traumatizing to the entire world.
I went through the same thing.
So
yes, I'm aware.
When you're with someone 24 hours a day, all day, every day, you naturally become that codependent on each other. So that lasted maybe longer than it was supposed to.
Okay, so this is I'm just going to give you ladies the experience from what we experience as men when you guys tell us these stories. And I like using these examples because they're really clear to understand. There's Alex the accountant and there's Brock the bartender. Okay? Alex the accountant I'm a sapiosexual. I like Alex the accountant because he's so smart. I like Alex the accountant because he opens my door. I like Alex the accountant because he calls me at a regular hour. He asks me on dates and he buys me flowers. Brock the bartender, what a piece of shit. And then we ask you, which one did you have sex with? And it's always Brock.
I don't know. I would date the accountant. I would date the accountant for sure.
I'm not saying you wouldn't. What I'm saying is at least, but the problem is, whenever I hear women obsessively complaining about a dude, I know she had sex with him. That's the part that's crazy. And the thing from when you guys say, I approve of this man's behavior because of something that he did, for men, women vote with their vaginas. When you guys say you like a thing but you sleep with this other guy, all we're paying attention to as men is who you sleep with. So when you guys keep saying that these men are trash and you guys keep saying that these men do all this bad shit, remember who you're sleeping with, and then understand that when you go on a date with a perfect gentleman and you make him wait for sex so that you can go back and have toxic sex with your ex, you're making the world 1% worse.
I'll take the accountant to the bartender at the bar, and I'll be like, you guys both know I'm a freak, so can we do this DP now or later?
Let's finish this.
Okay, so it's always different with me. Like, I can meet someone at the club and he has chemistry, makes me laugh, and I'm like, we can go to the car right now.
When you say the club, you mean at the strip club?
Oh, no. Well,
nightclub.
I mean, no, when I'm at work, when I've stripped, I just could not meet someone at my work.
I'm so happy to hear the women saying this. I do not date dudes that I meet on fans, fellas, are you listening to this? And I would not date dudes that I meet at a strip club. There's so many guys brainwashing this
Just
way.
kidding. We do. Subscribe.
Yeah, sorry. Hilarious. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like if they're funny, it's like, oh, if they look good, it's like okay, but if they look like they just got out of prison and they're like buff, oh god, the toxicness right there, that's low.
I appreciate this honesty. Like I actually believe you. I 100% believe you.
Oh god, I'm like, please, what'd you do? Oh yeah, bad boy. Yeah, so
that's fine.
And then I dated a nerd before too. I like that I could ask him questions and he knew everything. Like I guess there's chemistry. I do have to get to know someone, but there has been, and I've also didn't like factor man, so it's like, hey, there's always options. So like,
so really funny. I keep mentioning this book to you guys. It is Why Women Have Sex by David Buss and Cindy Messett. In one of the chapters, they actually go over exactly what you're talking about. They go over 237 reasons why women have sex with men, and one of the reasons they talk about every time there's a new guy that comes. This girl was in a sorority. She goes, every time there was a new guy who came by, Becky would always fuck the new guy, and I was like, I'm gonna go fuck the new guy this time. Becky. That's what she said, right? So sometimes that is the case. We would call that mate choice copying in evolutionary psychology. They would call that pre-selection. So that's a really good example of that. And let's go ahead here. Lindsay, when do you know?
Kind of a weird question for me because if it depends on my mood. So if I'm out and about and I know I want to get laid, I'm going to search and scour the entire fucking place for the hottest motherfucker in there. And once I do, I walk up to him and be like, do you have a girlfriend? If he says no, I will proceed. I'll be like, you want to? And if he says yes, I'll be like, let's go. I have done this before. Yeah. Yes. And then in the walk or wherever we were going, they have talked themselves out of it. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. Second guess. Or change of plans, whatever. That's happened. But then there's times before where that's actually happened. And in my early 20s, I had this experience where I went into the strip club that I was cocktailing at on my night off. And I just decided to get wild. Just drinking. And I met someone there, who was also a customer, but we hit it off. We were having fun. We were spending money on the girls and getting drunk. And then by the end of it, I said something. I was like, wait, do you even know my name? And he's like, no, you won't tell me. And I'm like, perfect. I don't know yours either. I'm like, you want to just go and do this? And he was not cute, by the way. We just had next question. We just had a great time together. Okay. We left. We had fun. And I mean, the story even continues on from there, but...
You married him?
No. Okay, no, I've never been married. Never been married.
You did the blow bang with him.
We had some of the wildest sex I have ever had on our first night ever.
Cancel. And there's that yellow
outro now.
Yellow dollar sign just up on our fans.
Yes. But also if I'm out with intent, so if I'm out with my girlfriends and a hot guy, then I'm not even looking for hot guys unless we're looking together.
Got it.
Oh, you see this guy? We should.
Because you want to have threesome.
Sure.
Okay. So now,
but if it's just a girls' night and I meet my girls and we have another mission and a guy would have to approach me. I'm probably not going to even have my eyes open to see anyone.
Got it.
So if somebody approaches me, then it'll kindly be an exchange of information, and then I will decide at a later date through correspondence, because I believe in equal energy exchange, whether or not we will actually meet and if anything can happen from there. Because in order for you, like, everyone gets my information no matter what. Since high school, I've never given out my phone number, and I keep to that to this day. If anything, I will get yours, or you can have my social media.
Got it.
And from there, make an effort.
Is a phone number more personal than like your social media, really? Because you can find out more about you on your social media.
It is. I've had some crazy people that'll literally create 20-something Google numbers to just not leave me alone. So